Hi Whovians, Harry here, and welcome to my breakdown of the Doctor Who Christmas special trailer, Joy to the World. Now, I didn't think we would get another trailer because Joy to the World is just a few weeks away. Yeah, on Christmas, it's just around the corner, but they surprised us and we've got another trailer. And in this video, I will be breaking down all the hidden details in this trailer. But before we get into that, sorry that there haven't been many videos recently, but life has just been hectic, and I have been working on two big videos that should be coming out in the next couple of weeks before Christmas, so make sure to subscribe to the channel for that, and also don't forget to also leave a like and comment down below, and let's get in to the video. So, I will not be watching the trailer in its entirety in this video, so if you want to watch it, there will be a link down in the description below to the Doctor Who YouTube channel to this trailer, so go watch it if you haven't already. And in this video, I will be breaking down all the hidden Easter eggs and details. So, the trailer starts with the Doctor entering the Time Hotel at Christmas, and he meets Joel Fry's character. Now, Joel Fry is quite a well-known actor. He was like in Plebs and Game of Thrones, so he's quite famous. And his character seems to be called Trev Simpkins, and I think he's one of the Time Hotel staff. But there seems to be something like under there, like, is he more evil than first realised? Or is this kind of a throwaway? Is he actually led to us to believe that way? But there's definitely something more than him just being a Time Hotel staff member. And he states to the Doctor that they're having a Christmas everywhere all at once. And this is actually was confirmed by Russell T Davies that this was the title before it was changed to Joy to the World. So they're working in there, like, every bit, because first Russell T Davies was writing this episode, and then it ended up being Steven Moffat writing this episode. So I think there could be some parts of the original RTD script, but maybe not. And then in the Time Hotel, it's Christmas everywhere all at once, so Christmas from each different period, and we can actually see from the people in the Time Hotel that there's people from like Georgian or Regency era England, there's like cavemen and people from the Stone Age, and also later in the trailer we see like people from the Tudor era. However, I don't think that they are actually people from that era. I think they're just cosplaying as these different eras because they're not like freaked out by the Time Hotel. So I think they're just like dressing up and like playing at being part of that era as like the kind of the Time Hotel experience. It's a bit like the Cholder that we saw in Rogue. They like to cosplay in like past eras. So maybe we'll see some Cholder in this episode as well. But then, moving on, next we see the Doctor's sonic screwdriver in this new red gold colour. And actually, this red variant has been seen before in Doctor Who Series 1. It was seen in the episode The Devil's Cord, that was its first appearance, and it also appeared in Rogue. It was seen in that episode as well. But I think it's to market that now this red variant is now available for purchase from character options, I think. So I think that's what they're marketing. And then next there's a shot of a futuristic London with hologram advertising, because this actually hologram is advertising the Time Hotel and it can be seen circling a building. Now this may be 2046, which is where Ruby got to in the 73 Yards timeline when Roger Ap Gwilliam had just become the Prime Minister. So maybe we'll see that time period, or maybe it's further in the future. And also, just behind that building with the hologram Time Hotel, there seems to be a V behind it. V may be for Vingard, because we know that they are going to be at least one of the antagonists in this episode. And I just thought maybe they are overseeing the Time Hotel because they are like the ones that created it. But just something to say. And then we see an action sequence on the Orient Express. I think this is the actual Orient Express that we saw in the first trailer for Joy to the World. And then there's this heroic action shot of the Doctor on top of the Orient Express with a lasso, and it looks very much like Indiana Jones. He looks very much like Indiana Jones. Maybe we'll have references to that, because carrying with this like Indiana Jones kind of aesthetic, there is a shot of a rock smashing into the doorway that connects to the Time Hotel, and yeah, that looks very much Indiana Jones-ish as well. And also, again, later in the trailer, we see what I presume is the same room that this rock crashed through, with the Doctor carrying a hologram of what looks like Joel Fry's character. So what happens to him? Is he just find it leading the Doctor to the heart of the Time Hotel? Or is this the Vingard AI? Because it looks very much like the Silurian Vingard AI that we saw in the preview clip of Joy to the World in Children in Need. So that Silurian AI and this hologram look very much alike. So does Joel Fry's character die shortly in this episode? I don't know, but maybe. And then there's this like cozy shot of the Doctor in a dressing gown. So maybe like the ham and cheese toasty and the pumpkin latte was actually for him, because he's like really cozy and maybe he ordered some room service. But you're saying, well, how can it be for him? Because the 15th Doctor was delivering this ham and cheese toasty and a pumpkin latte. But that is because this episode has two 15th Doctors. Yes, there are two Doctors in this episode. Two Doctors from the same, well, that have the same face. And that is just bonkers. Now, some people are saying that this is the 14th Doctor regenerated into the 15th Doctor, but I don't think that's the case. It's implied that this, 15th Doctor is a near future of the 15th Doctor that we follow at the start of this episode. I know that I probably explained that poorly, but it's like the Doctor from Empire of Death is the one that we follow to start with, and then this new, slightly in the future Doctor comes in, like probably towards the end of Joy to the World to help this Doctor out. However, actually this new 15th Doctor is not that helpful, it turns out, because it leads the 15th Doctor, when the new 15th Doctor is being all mysterious, leads our 15th Doctor to lash out, saying, oh, why do you have to be mysterious all the time? You know, because of that, that's why everyone leaves you. That is why you're always alone. And just, ouch, Doctor. I know that's to yourself, but wow. Steven Moffat did imply that the Doctor would be more angry and less caring in this episode, so maybe this is what starts it, or maybe he's just lashing out at himself. But over this scene of that's why everyone leaves you, is Ruby leaving the Doctor at the end of Empire of Death, and over that's why you're always alone is the Doctor crying at the end of Empire of Death after Ruby has left him. So maybe Ruby will make an appearance in at the end of this episode, much like how the 11th Doctor visited the ponds at the end of The Doctor, the Widow and the Wardrobe. So maybe Ruby will be in this episode. And then, seemingly following on from this scene, the Doctor lashes out at the door from, I think, where the future 15th Doctor came from, because in the trailer on BBC iPlayer, not on YouTube, in the BBC iPlayer trailer, we see the future 15th Doctor take Joy through this door, leaving our 15th Doctor alone. And maybe because, as he said, he berated this new Doctor for being alone, and now he's alone, he lashes out at this door, and it is a lot like how 14 lashed out at the spaceship in Wild Blue Yonder. So maybe this means that 14's retirement didn't actually heal 15 like 15 claimed it did, because he is still obviously harbouring a lot of emotions and anger and rage, and maybe it wasn't healed like 15 said by the bi generation. Maybe it has just made it worse. But something a bit more light-hearted, a cool detail is all the doors are different, with the doors connecting to different time periods. Maybe the doors are like indications of where that door leads, and just a little fun one is there's like a little hobbit door can be seen in the background of one shot, so maybe Middle Earth exists in the Doctor Who universe, but that is just cool. And then of course all the doors are like, there's an old door maybe connecting to like the Tudor time, or maybe even further back, but maybe the doors are like indications of where the room leads to, which I think is a cool little detail. But something that has been teased and is really weird is that this trailer is titled Joy to the World, actually in the like description for this trailer, in the title, in the thumbnail. But in the actual Joy to the World trailer, Joy to the Worlds come up. Now, the Disney Plus Doctor Who account has already called this episode Joy to the Worlds, and they've said that we'll find out why it is Joy to the Worlds in this episode. But it's just really weird. Like, it's a bit like Marvel's The Thunderbolts Asterix, where it probably starts as like one title and finishes with another. So maybe it starts as Joy to the World when this episode starts, and then finishes as Joy to the Worlds. And a lot of people have speculated that the starseed blooming will create another world, and that maybe the starseed will feature like the birth of Jesus, like the star will be the Star of Bethlehem. I don't think Disney would do that. I mean, I could see Steven Moffat and Doctor Who doing that, but not Disney. And also, if it creates another world, what if joy is being brought to the world, like just like joy as the actual thing, but joy the companion also brings like the feeling of joy to the Doctor's world, because the Doctor is clearly not happy in this trailer, seeing how he acts with his future self. So maybe joy is being brought to the world, like the feeling of joy, but also the companion joy is bringing the feeling of joy to the Doctor's world. Joy to two worlds. And then there's this scene of the Doctor talking to Joel Fry's character, and this is probably pretty early in the episode as well, but he says, "What is the biggest mystery in the known universe?" And then it was teased like you would think it was like something that he was either asking Joel Fry's character or something he was leading him into. But I think in Doctor Who magazine it was revealed that the Doctor says, "Why is there always a locked door in a room?" And actually, this is something that Joy remarked on when she checked into a hotel room in the first trailer. And yes, it is very Steven Moffat-y. It's just like how he would do something. He would like put that in. It's very much like how the 11th Doctor said, always check where you never want to look, in the corner of your eye. And this locked door is like, why is there always a locked door in a room? It's just very much Steven Moffat. And then, just before the trailer ends, we see a man disintegrating into yellow dust. And, yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. I don't know why. It is on Disney Plus, of course, Joy to the World, so it looks a bit like how the people in Infinity War, like, dusted away, and also how the TVA pruned people in the Loki series, and of course both of them are from the MCU on Disney Plus and Doctor Who on Disney Plus. But I don't know, maybe this has something to do with the starseed blooming, or maybe someone has accidentally or on purpose erased this man by using the time hotel. They went back and like either on purpose or accidentally stopped him from being born. But yes, I think we'll know more about it when the episode drops. And that's the end of the trailer. Now, I am so excited, so hyped for Doctor Who Joy to the World or Joy to the Worlds. Still, well, don't know how that is going to be explained, how it's going to be two different titles or a title and a tagline. Don't know how that works, but we will find out when this episode drops on Christmas Day at 10 minutes past 5. So I am just so hyped. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this trailer. Are you excited for Doctor Who Joy to the World coming this Christmas? And also, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, also subscribe, and share it out. We will see you in the next one.